What if controlling your blood sugar was not about giving up everything you love? What if instead, you just needed to add 3 simple things to your morning? Right now, over 38 million Americans have diabetes. Another 96 million have prediabetes. And most of them do not even know it. That is more than 1 in 3 adults in this country. Walking around with dangerously high blood sugar and no idea it is happening. High blood sugar does not just cause diabetes. It damages your kidneys. It destroys your nerves. It hardens your arteries. And it silently increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. Every single day it goes uncontrolled. But here is what the research is now showing us. 3 specific berries contain natural compounds that slow the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, improve how your cells respond to insulin, and reduce inflammation in the pancreas. When eaten consistently every morning, studies show they can produce measurable improvements in blood sugar levels within just a few weeks. Today I am going to tell you exactly which 3 berries these are, what the science says, and how much to eat for maximum effect. Stay until the end, because I am also going to give you a simple 2-minute morning combination that brings all 3 together. Welcome to Health Quantum Sphere, the channel where we use real peer-reviewed science to help you live longer, feel better, and protect the people you love. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a video like this. 1. Now let us get into the 3 berries. Berry number 1, blueberries. The first berry is blueberries, and the research behind blueberries and blood sugar is some of the most compelling I have ever reviewed. A study from Louisiana State University gave obese, insulin-resistant adults blueberry smoothies twice daily for 6 weeks. At the end of the study, participants showed a 22% improvement in insulin sensitivity compared to the control group. A 22% improvement. Without changing anything else about their diet or lifestyle. Just adding blueberries. How does this work? Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep blue color. These compounds activate a protein called AMPK, which is sometimes called the master metabolic switch of the body. When AMPK is activated, your cells absorb glucose more efficiently even without needing as much insulin to do it. Blueberries also contain chlorogenic acid, which slows the absorption of glucose in the intestines. This means that after you eat, glucose enters your bloodstream more gradually, avoiding the sharp spike that causes damage over time. A large study published in the British Medical Journal found that people who regularly ate blueberries had a 26% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who did not eat them. How to eat blueberries? 1 cup every morning. Fresh or frozen both work equally well. Eat them with your breakfast alongside protein and healthy fat. This further slows glucose absorption and amplifies the blood sugar benefits. Berry number 2, raspberries. The second berry is raspberries, and this one is particularly powerful for a reason most people completely overlook. Fiber. 1 cup of raspberries contains 8 grams of dietary fiber. That is more fiber than a bowl of oatmeal. Raspberries have one of the highest fiber-to-carbohydrate ratios of any fruit on earth. Soluble fiber forms a thick gel in your digestive system that slows down the digestion of carbohydrates and the absorption of glucose into your bloodstream. Instead of a sharp blood sugar spike after eating, you get a gentle, gradual rise that your insulin can handle comfortably. A study published in the journal Obesity found that adults who ate raspberries with a high-carbohydrate meal had significantly lower blood glucose and insulin levels 2 hours after eating compared to those who did not eat raspberries, even though both groups ate the exact same meal. Raspberries also contain ellagic acid, a compound shown to directly inhibit the enzyme alpha-glucosidase, which controls how quickly sugar is absorbed from food. This is actually the same enzyme that several prescription diabetes medications target. Raspberries are doing what drugs do, naturally, with 0 side effects. How to eat raspberries? 1 cup every morning. Eat them at the beginning of your meal, not after, so the fiber is already forming that protective barrier before the rest of your food arrives. Eat them whole, never juiced. Juicing removes the fiber and turns raspberries from a blood sugar stabilizer into a blood sugar spike. Berry number 3, Blackberries. The third berry is blackberries, and when you hear what they do specifically for blood sugar, you will wonder why they are not talked about more. Blackberries have a glycemic index of just 25. For reference, anything below 55 is considered low and below 30 is exceptional. This means blackberries cause an extremely minimal rise in blood sugar despite being naturally sweet, but it goes much deeper than their low glycemic index. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science found that blackberry consumption significantly improved insulin sensitivity, and the mechanism was remarkable. Blackberries are rich in polyphenol that activate insulin signaling pathways specifically in muscle cells. Your muscles are the largest consumer of glucose in your body. When they respond well to insulin, they absorb glucose quickly after meals and bring your blood sugar back to normal fast. Blackberries essentially wake up your muscle cells and make them respond to insulin again. Blackberries are also exceptionally high in vitamin C, and multiple studies have shown that vitamin C reduces fasting blood sugar, post-meal blood sugar spikes, and HbA1c, the 3-month average blood sugar measurement your doctor uses to monitor diabetes. Additionally, blackberries are rich in magnesium. Studies show that people with the highest magnesium intake have a 47% lower risk of developing diabetes compared to those with the lowest intake. Magnesium deficiency is one of the most common nutritional deficiencies in people with type 2 diabetes, and blackberries help fill that gap. How to eat blackberries: 1 cup every morning alongside your other berries. Fresh or frozen, both work perfectly. The morning combination. Here is the simple 2-minute morning combination that brings all 3 berries together. Take 1/3 cup of blueberries, 1/3 cup of raspberries, and 1/3 cup of blackberries, giving you 1 full cup of mixed berries total. Add a 1/4 cup of plain full-fat Greek yogurt. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed on top. Add a small handful of walnuts. That is it. The Greek yogurt adds protein which further slows glucose absorption. The flaxseed adds additional fiber and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and support insulin function. The walnuts add healthy fat that makes the antioxidants in the berries up to 300% more absorbable by your body. This entire bowl has a glycemic load so low it will produce a barely measurable rise in blood sugar, even in people with type 2 diabetes. Eat this every morning for 30 days and watch what happens to your energy levels, your cravings, and your blood sugar readings. Now I want to hear from you. Are you managing blood sugar issues? Are you diabetic, pre-diabetic, or just trying to be proactive? Drop a comment below and tell me which of these 3 berries you are going to start with. I read every single comment. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. It takes 1 second and it helps this information reach more people who need it. And please share this video with anyone in your life who is dealing with blood sugar or diabetes. This information is free, it is science-backed, and it could genuinely make a difference. If you are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell. Every week I bring you honest, research-backed health content you can actually use. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of your health. And I will see you in the next video. Right here on Health Quantum Sphere.